scrape, and that was it. But early morning, about 1:30, I had a nice deer hit what looks like hit both scrapes, headed west, and when deer move west through this property, it's really likely that they come back through. Just had a buck come through at first light. Walked right through it, 15 yards. It was still pretty dark, so I couldn't get a good look at him to figure out which deer he was, but he was definitely a bigger bodied deer. He was also moving west. So again, it's pretty likely that I see him again. Deer definitely up on their feet this morning. Saw a few driving in just around the corner, and one of the bucks that I've been seeing, one of the nice young bucks, was out there chasing it down. It's a perfect October morning. Temps are mid-30s. We have a south wind, which is perfect for this property. I'm really excited about this. Hopefully these deer are moving through here and I get a chance at one of these nice bucks. So we will see. Thank you, Jesus. Thank you, Jesus. What an unreal morning. What an unreal morning. Oh, it's been about like 5 minutes since I shot that deer. I'm like 90% sure that that is the same buck that came through yesterday morning at like 75 yards. I didn't get great footage of him, but I told myself that if he comes through, then I'm gonna shoot him because he's got great mass on him, and I passed enough nice deer out here already. How exciting is that? I'm not 100% sure if he's the same deer that came through at first light. Like I said, that it was too dark to tell which deer it was, but it was a big body deer, and he's a big body deer. So, such a fiasco though, because I saw him early. I saw him in the oak flat to my west, working right towards me, and I double pressed the record button and didn't realize it until he was right in front of me. I finally got the camera recording. And then right about when I did that, he got spooky. He heard something and was definitely on edge. So I didn't want to draw there. I maybe could have, because he was in a perfect spot. I've shot the last 3 deer off this property. I've shot them standing right in that opening. But I was patient. I let them kind of cool off a little bit and start walking again, and move the camera to the next opening. And that's where I drew, and I stopped him. But that was one of the worst meat shot I've ever done, because my voice was all cracky and shaky. And this is what I do it for. Just a perfect October morning. And, I'm shaking now, and I just watched them bolt off to the back of the property, and we got a dense fog this morning. My rangefinder's not even working. So I tried to loop the camera around, but I couldn't see him through the viewing pan. And anyways, I heard him crash. It sounded like he made it to the other side, to the thick stuff towards my east, and it fell right there. So probably gonna cool off a minute, make a phone call, and get down and track him. Awesome morning. I'll see you guys down at the Arrow. Good looking arrow, absolutely coated in blood. Broadhead still looks good. Perfect. That's awesome. There is chunks of bone, blood sprayed out right here already. Took off running that direction, so let's see what we can find at the end of this trail. Tell you what, it is thick in here. I was tracking blood and I was like, he's got to be close. And it's piled up right here. Let's go. Let's check him out. It is a big deer. Great looking deer. That's awesome. That is awesome. Well, everyone, got him drug out into the open here, and just an awesome deer. Really happy with him. He's not the deer that was on camera earlier this morning at like 1:30, but he is a deer that I saw yesterday, and I, as I said, told myself I wasn't gonna let him pass if he walked by. He made the mistake this morning. The shot is about where I thought it was. It's a little further back, but it exited just a touch further forward. But he made it into that thick stuff and piled up right in there, just as I thought. This perfect October weather has really got him moving good out here. I've passed a lot of young bucks and hoping for one of the big ones. This obviously isn't one of the megas that's out here, but that just makes me more excited for next season. And I've already earned a buck for this county, so if they do start showing up, maybe I'll find myself out here later in the season. Gonna take a couple of days after this, just soak it all in and enjoy it. Try not to burn myself out too early in the season, and just anticipating November now. Just an awesome hunt. A little bit of fiasco with the camera, but ended up with a great deer. Can't be too happy. Can't be too upset about that. I'm gonna start dragging him out to the truck, get my stuff packed up, and get on out of here. Guys, I appreciate everyone watching. I'll see you from the woods next time.